this is a work of fiction. Y'all can pause and read that if y'all want. Alright, and the Lord said, look, they are one people, and they have all one language, and this is the only one the beginning of. Damn. Wow. On Genesis. From Delphine and Francesco, day Friday, 30 April 20XX at 1946. Subject, we're getting married. There she go. We're getting married again, and you're gorgeously invited. Okay. After tying a knot in the presence of our parents, it's still until Saturday, 11th April 20. We couldn't wait to celebrate with all our friends and family. We hope you can join us. Check out our wedding website and an app to RSVP and find more information. Saturday, 14 May 20. Delphine and Francesco, Wednesday, January 19, 20, 1946. Subject, important information about the venue. Dear Shigo, as the countdown to our wedding continues, we are thrilled to share some additional information to ensure your stay in France is comfortable and convenient. Below were the dates regarding the accommodations for our special day on May 14th. Location. The Château de Bois-le-Dumont is unique even among the many beautiful chateaux that populate France. It originated as an 18th century vanity project from an aristocrat left unfinished in the wake of the revolution after decades of abandon. It was eventually purchased by the eccentric Abelard du Bois, who over the following decades shaped it into the chateau as it is today. The ceremony and reception will take place in the Badeaux wet building, while the guests will be accommodated in the Itchio building. Sorry if I butcher all this. Directions to the venue. Please use the link below to find some useful information on how to reach the chateau. Shuttles are going to be organized at specific times for guests. If you'd rather arrange for your own personal transportation, please let us know. Warm regards, Delphine and Francesco. P.S. If language is a barrier, please contact Delphine for assistance in French. Okay. 2037. That's a nice castle. Should have just sent a card. It's killing me. Intimate invitee. And let me tell you, the attention to detail in Monsieur Du Bois went far beyond just architecture. I can recognize the name of the original owner, something about architecture, Aldula. He went beyond architecture, I guess. You will find, spread throughout the estate, different pieces of art collected over the course of his travels, or specifically commissioned to complete specific rooms for the complex. Indeed, to be honest, I don't exactly approve of a lot of the placements, like in the toilets downstairs. Now they're talking about the toilet of all things. This is the toilet? Indeed. You have to remember, though, that the family turned the estate from museum to source of profit in 2025. As the words God only knows who had a hand in reshaping it and moving things around. Ah, yes. That would explain the monstrosity in the bathrooms. Placement of the toilet, I guess. Well, finally, they're definitely talking about that painting. I guess how out of place it is. I thought it had been put there to help. Huh? To help? What do you mean, Monsieur Arata? If you see something that creepy while entering the toilets, you... Crap. No such thing as scary shitless in French. It's either you have a blue fear. Yes, the subject matter is quite fascinatingly grotesque. So, there she go. Think. We'll show your way out of this one already. Here's relaxation. Such a painting makes you think about it, about what it means. Get lost in such thoughts, it helps you relax. Being relaxed is important in this situation, no? Quite. It is indeed an intriguing enough piece, especially for those not used to contemplating art. I doubt most people would expect to contemplate art in that situation, still I doubt they did it on purpose. Well, it seems I managed to save my hide, or at least make them continue the conversation and ignore me again. You're really the worst. I need some air. It's a shame that the original vision of Du Bois got so altered. Or you're leaving us, young man? So I'm sorry talking about background made me think about it. Fair enough. We won't keep you then. Thank you very much. Okay. Killer young man. You say he's with the grooming party? He is. Wonder why he's sitting with us then. Not y'all debate over the bathroom placements. Name is Rata. I'm a friend of the groom at this reception, and only the groom. I know Francesco from childhood. He was my best friend. Truth tell. Okay. After graduation, though, we both left Italy and to go study in different countries. We kept in touch, but the relationship wasn't as close-knit as it had once been. It happens. I didn't even know he had gotten married until I received the invitation. At first, I thought it would be a great opportunity to reconnect, but I barely exchanged 5 words with him. I don't know anyone else here, and even when I try to interact, there's... Whatever. Where were the stairs again? Couple doors, smoking room, courtyard window. Lights. Window frame is quite modern. I guess the original one needs a replacement. The type that needs a special key to be opened. Barely to the inner courtyard through the tempered glass. Glass? I don't need to have tempered glass windows here. Are you worried about intruders? It is kind of isolated, but in the end, they have been hosting some pretty exclusive events here over the years. Celebrity weddings, launch parties, even political summits. If you want to present yourself as a fitting venue for those, low security will be a big selling point, wouldn't it? I can imagine. I don't know what this door. Stairs up. Smoking room. The rest of the doors on the first floor. The only one currently open in the smoking room, correct? Oh my, what awful habit. Wish it didn't occur to you like this. If you're that much of an addict that you can't go 2 days without one, you shouldn't attend the social functions. Then again, some people just plain don't care about other people, don't they? Reminds me of Belgium. Here they still don't have an outdoor smoke ban for bus and rail stations. Nope. Cancer for one, kids for all, I guess. Chapel doors. Heavy doors lead to the chapel. The chateau is a pretty cool location, not gonna lie. I see Francesco and his boo chose it. Reminded a lot of our trips when our families would go out of town together. Heartbreaking his parents couldn't be here today. They would have loved this place. And while I don't know much about her yet, I'm sure they would have loved Delphine too. Stairs leading to the upper floor, What kind of rooms are up there? Such rooms don't reach as high enough, so I guess there must be a walkway. And creepy if you think about it. It's really dark from what I saw, so someone could be looking in, would be the wiser. None of my business either way. Bathrooms are downstairs. Okay. Reception area. Very good background music. They try to invite tea to get married. Family of the bride happily sharing the table with the newlyweds. and the constant undercurrent of snide comments from what little Francesco told me when we last talked. It was going to be a water and oil situation, but makes one wonder how the heck they even ended up meeting. The guy I knew wouldn't be caught dead hanging out with some of the types at this wedding. Why did he invite me too anyway? He's obviously not wanting for friends. It's not like he's made time to try and reconnect. I don't think I blame him. It is his wedding, but even in an already divided group of people, I can't fit it either way. It's like high school all over again. That's when you gotta make your whole solo thing. Get used to being by yourself and just don't worry about, you know, other people. Oh, that's the stairs up. That stairs down. There we are. Stairs going down. No, we're gonna go. No, excuse me. Geez, she was in a hurry. I think it was one of the bridesmaids. He ended up being the one apologizing too. Not even this delay. These people are weird. I just want to be the apology back. I don't be apologizing to folks. I just be like, man, you're at fault. I'm gonna let you sit on that. No, the intro building. Someone else is here. Oh, those rings. Hello, good evening. That's why I don't say good morning, good evening to people, because you look me dead in my eyes and don't respond. No asking for help. Ever. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna remind you, like, nah, when I said good morning to you, you act like you couldn't respond, so figure it out. Yeah, painting really is something else, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I like it. Something I'm gonna get a tattoo of, honestly. Looking at it up close feels even more out of place. Mary West uses that makeup. When this was made, and by whom? Looks like the original frame of the painting. There's a plaque at the bottom. The festering wound. Geez, talk about resentment. Whoever made this was either very religious or not at all. Or maybe they both at different points in their life. I wonder though, was the painting representing God himself, or is the whole thing just a metaphor? Not a question you can answer without knowing the author. Painting subject. City tall enough to reach the sky, beyond, built in a spiral-like pattern. Rivers of blood, rivulet off of it, making that desolate landscape even more derelict. Must be reinterpretation of the Tower of Babel, right? Oh, fuck, wait. I've never seen one quite like this. The ones I'm familiar with are usually nicer. They feature the tower and the community that grew up around it, or they showcase it while it's being built. This was more like a depiction of what came after the Big G went all Old Testament on it, although that doesn't explain the rivers of blood. Or maybe it does? Who knows? Who knows? Handwriting? Oh, I didn't see that. It's on the canvas is ruined. Is that where the signature of the author was? It's all blurred and ruined. You barely make out half of the date. 19... At least I know it was made in the previous century, so that's something. Yeah. Return. Seems to be everything I can surmise from this painting. Too bad about the real signature of the author. I'd like to know more about them. Just take a picture. And reverse image search later. Show someone back home. True. Yeah, take a picture. That's awesome. Here we go. Now is a good way to waste a few minutes and distract myself. But no, I have something else to find myself further if need be. Go back upstairs now and see if I can actually find someone to socialize with. Maybe the bride's family may have finally relinquished their hold on Francesco. That'd be nice. That's... Of course. Someone left the door to the smoking room open, and everyone shall take care of breathalyzed cancer too. Let's close the door before the student steps in my clothes. Morning, you were into restricted personal space. And you're so strong, but more than that, what? You feel so cold and weird. If you remove yourself from the restricted area will be called for reprisal. Please acknowledge. It's completely smooth and rigid and yet soft at the same time. The hell is touching me? I repeat. You heard the move yourself from the restricted area will be called for reprisal. Please acknowledge. This... I would say acknowledge. Every portion of a human in face is human and yet sickly looking gray skin, the lifeless ashen eyes, an even voice completely devoid of emotion and reflection. The hell is this thing? I would say acknowledge and then let you go. But that's quite enough. Okay, now she's normal. Let the young man go. Who? You're down, Professor. Tabitha, always overzealous. Strange, you barely had the countenance of a grown man. Leave it alone and not long. No, considering that your bucket of bulls almost attacked me, I think an apology would be better introduction than veiled insults. My, such a rude young man calling my Tabitha bucket of bolts. She started it. Obviously not a person. Let's just call him the android then. Never seen one quite like this. I'll give you that. Have you seen others? Not exactly common. Honestly, considering how much they cost, the construction being outlawed in most of the world. Japan is not one such country though, am I right? Fully fluent in a very light accent. Not fluent. My mother's from Sapporo. My father's from Geneva. My name's Shigo Arata. See, interesting. More interesting indeed. Please feel free to address me as Professor Habiki. Shigo-kun. Okay, Professor Habiki. Oh, Vicky, so I can call you by your first name. As long as you remember that, Professor. But I'm not gonna lie. And why would you say that? You stress in the city of an honorific, which means you give importance to social etiquette, at least to your title. It's a way to put some kind of distance between you and your interlocutor. Yeah, you give a stranger your first name instead of your family name. Kind of contradictory when you say. Indeed, you're well steeped in your culture, I see. There's a very logical explanation. The Vita here is many things to me. Her primary function is being my bodyguard. With that in mind, it's really odd someone needing a 2-meter tall robotic bodyguard would be quite dubious when it came to handing out his last name. Fair enough, but considering the century we live in, you mean to tell me I won't find that out by just looking up Jack Professor with Android on a search engine? Why? You mean I won't? You won't. Okay then. You serious? Granted, it's not the first instance I hear of someone commanding a complete information blackout on service internet. But the kind of power and influence you need to actually obtain such a thing. How about the... Why did it give you a human name? Why did you give it a human name? I feel a certain anonymity, Shio-kan. I'm sure that the Bita didn't mean you any harm. Gave me quite the fright, that's for sure. All I want to do is close the door to the smoking area. Room properly. Not bad smoking either, I assume. An awful nice vice to have, I agree. The drive to the chateau was quite long and tiring, hence the need to indulge. I feared that I could not persuade the Bita to fully close the door. You could not? Persuade your android? Oh, if I really wanted, I could have given her the order, but I find that going against actions dictated by her prime directives was quite disruptive. Disruptive to what exactly? Yeah, Shio-kan is private. Fine. As long as you can actually control it. Why wouldn't I? I don't know, you tell me, Professor. I couldn't persuade. Yeah. Wedding. If you're only recently around, that's why I haven't seen you at the ceremony or the reception. I remember narrowly an academic shadowed by a 2-meter-tall android. You will be surprised. But indeed, we haven't had the opportunity to greet the bride and groom yet. Truth tell. I was supposed to arrive earlier, but bad weather delayed my flight. Hope young Francesco didn't take offense with my absence. Francesco was here with the groom's party? Indeed. And so are you, I believe. Well, yes, but how can you tell? Are you kidding me? Which family in Coterra would be caught dead in an outfit that cheap? My outfit cost me 800 euros. I had to save for it. No one's actually wearing that, assuming your occasion range in the tens of thousands. Like many things in this world, Shigo-kan, cheapness is a relative concept. How do you know them anyway? Now, Francesco was my pupil, one of the finest ones I ever had the honor of teaching. And you? Francesco was my childhood friend. We grew up together. Indeed. Something wrong? Nothing wrong, just... Never mind. Something of importance. You're just the first person I met from Cisco's life before college. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, his invite was a surprise. Didn't know he had gotten married. I see. No time at the present to reconnect, don't you think? Granted, you'll have to fight tooth and nail for some one-on-one time with him tonight. Don't know if you'll have it in you. Yeah, I know it's a tendency on the bride's family to have to monopolize the happy couple. As foreseen, no worries though. She'll kind of have ways to break the status quo. Really now? Please do then. Alright, return. Once we have an amusing encounter, we've held each other up quite enough, I believe. Once again, apologies for the incident. I'll be more mindful of my surroundings for the duration. Appreciate it. No harm done then. Have a good evening, Shigo-kan. Who knows, we may run into each other again before the night is over. Let's go to Bita. Tabita? Alright. Freaky. Never seen an android that looks so much like a human. Regulations in Japan really are lax, aren't they? Also, why are they going upstairs? Whatever, it's none of my business. Let's just go back in. People are standing up. I guess we're between dishes and there's some kind of small event coming up. Lo and behold, is that Francesco away from the family table, I see? Finally. I want to give him so much shit for, by the way, me about his... Excuse me, monsieur? I ran into it in the bathrooms. Expensive looking suit, Persian blue, so many costing looking accessories from a number of different brands. Yeah, it's got definitely with the rides half of the family. Why was we calling out to you so suddenly, but I believe we ran to each other earlier. I mean, shit. You tell me. You mean downstairs? Yes, that's correct. See, I wanted to apologize. I came across as quite rude, I believe, never returning your greeting. I just wasn't expecting anyone to come through the door at that precise moment. I'm easily startled. Oh. Well, fine. Thanks for seeking me out to apologize. Very gracious of you. My name is Gaspar Falsingen. Please do make your acquaintance. Ariata Shigo Ariata. I do have a window for Francesco, but at the same time, we rude just to brush this person off. Well, if the girl will eventually need to get back to a seat, this guy looks to be around my age, so a new acquaintance wouldn't hurt. Pleased to meet you, Gaspard. I'll just call you Gaspard. Yeah. Thanks for talking to him further. Never had the pleasure so far, I assume you're in MIT on the groom side. Exactly. I'm no friend of Francesco. How do you know Delphine? Our families go way back. You deal in our kind of business, you end up always running in the same circles. We've always went to the same business school. I'm not really close, but I wasn't about to rebuke a wedding invite. Especially with Château de Bois-le-Dumont as location. It is a beautiful estate from what I've seen. You visited here before? A few times. Although this is the first time I'll have to stay the night in the Itchio building. Is there harm with that? No, exactly. I found the architectural style. Military in Japan aping the wonders of the Imperial Europe, producing patchworks without the strengths of either. You should have stuck with what they knew. And not try to be something they weren't. You talking about just architecture, or... I think Asia would have certainly been happier. You must have mentioned that my mother is Japanese. I see. Did you grow up in Japan? No, exactly. I visited my mother's family a few times growing up, but then... No, mostly in Italy. That's my father's country. Half Italian, half Japanese. Your French isn't bad for a foreigner. Although maybe you'd rather we speak English going forward? I don't really mind. I'm much obliged. I've only been learning French for a couple of years. I barely hit my B2. I'm coming in with effort. Keep it up. I would suggest speaking with more mother tongue, though. You're picking up some unbecoming phonetic habits. I see. I'll try my best. I spent 2 months in province, though. I didn't think my pronunciation was that bad. I was understanding everything I put down anyway. Alright, it's about the wedding, too. You said that your family and Delphine's are tight, I guess. More or less. We took a number of vacations together over the years, but our fathers are closer than me and her ever became. Much to their disappointment from what I could surprise, although the pales in comparison to what I heard when Delphine got engaged. Oh, they weren't supportive? Here once they ran out of justifications. Still graduated top of this class, a successful researcher and more than self-sufficient. When I started talking about using his lack of living relatives or any ties to his old life before coming to France as arguments, I mean, they respectfully noticed they were grasping at straws. They could either come out and say they didn't want Delphine to marry a non-legacy person, or shut up and give him their blessing. Maybe hope for a quick divorce. This little kind of dynamic is still a thing in certain circles, aren't they? You have no idea. And then my thing to be completely honest. Yeah, most women in my same, how do you say it, bracket? Most women in my same bracket of life are quite interesting to me. You know, it's like the higher up you get, the less personality someone has. I see what you mean. I guess when you know nothing else in your entire life, it becomes quite unstimulating. Yeah, that too. I'm glad you understand. That too, meaning there's not to be a reason why. Okay. I'm talking about myself now. So how do you exactly know Francesco, if I may? Well, me and him go way back. From his bachelor then, another biochemist. No, sorry, I wasn't being clear. I mean, I know Francesco from childhood. Childhood. Not college. No. B2 level of French, remember? Never been to Paris, let alone study there. So you don't know anyone from his current circle? His current life? Not really, no. You're literally the person I know the most about at this reception. She'll tell you everything you need to know. I see. What do you mean? Nothing. I just thought you were someone from extended circle, that's all. So you never met Delphine either? No. We left Italy after high school. We tried to keep in touch, but we drifted apart more and more over the years. Even though he got married before I got the invite for the religious ceremony. Understandable. Well, our meeting was quite fortuitous then. I know pretty much everyone here and everything about everyone. Save with me, and I will have you up to date with Francesco's life by sunrise. I'll hold you to that then. Well, what do you know? That we're back from the college turned out fruitful after all. Okay, I guess we'll return. You must come sit with me and Ma for the rest of the evening. I insist. I really appreciate it. Thanks. I've been spending the first part of the dinner surrounded by older academics who don't speak a word of English. Well, we're at least bilingual at our table. I'm sure you'll... Yeah, Spart? Amina. Perfect timing. Amina? Oh. Okay. Let me introduce you to Shigo Marata. He's a child friend of Francesco, if you can believe it. Is he now? Interesting. Pleasure to meet you. I have to ask though, why such a surprise to everyone whenever I mention that? Francesco barely talks about his life before coming to France. Having a living piece of the present at his wedding is not something anyone expected. I don't mean to have this. Pleasure is mine. Also known as my beautiful girlfriend. You needed something from me. Petite? Okay. Your father wanted to speak to you. About an email. Honestly, I'm not disconnected from work, even at an event like this. Let me go deal with that real quick. Mind showing Shield to our table? He'll be sitting with us for the rest of the night. He is? But guess part. Just deal with it, girl. Damn. There are no more free seats. Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be a bother. There's nothing wrong. It's fine, we can just ask caterers to add one more chair. Well, it's more surprised than anything else. Guess I never hit stop so quickly with anyone. Wow. Never mind that. Come on, I'll show you to our table. Sure. Let me just... I'll go with Amina. I'll show him to your table. Myself in a couple of minutes. That voice. Who's that? Okay. It's changed. Carry something else. So much else compared to when we last met. The timbre and cadence are unmistakable even though the filter of French. Even through the filter of French. Just though you scared me, I didn't even hear you approach. Oh, you know me. Soft step and all, and I guess I felt like surprising you. Anyway, as I said, please let me catch up a little with my best friend ever. You only have a few minutes of freedom. Fine by me. See you at the table then, Shio. Okay. Your best friend ever, am I? Always have been, man. It's great to see you face to face again after all these years. How can you say that with a straight face? I didn't even know you had gotten married. Oh, believe me, I did you a favor. The ceremony at the commune was such a drag. And it was all French and mandatory. But I remember you couldn't stop complaining to me about the language. I still could for days, but leave alone the wedding. You hadn't even told me you had gotten hitched. What? I did tell you that dating was going pretty well, didn't I? Oh, you son of a bitch. What's wrong with you? Oh, you have no idea. Have you been well? Can't tell you were doing well for yourself romance-wise, but what about the rest? real good. Didn't all a bit much, but I can handle them. I can handle most things that come my way nowadays. And your parents? How were they? Better. Dad's gotten over what happened at Rome, adjusted to his new post. Still another word from mother, but I still keep in contact with uncle's kids. She's doing fine. I see. And it was screwed up what happened with you and yours. No more screwed up than what happened to you and yours. We're still here. And I like to believe that we're better for it. Are we, Itchio? Are we better for it? And that's the only grace given to us when things happen out of our control. Learning from them. So we can protect ourselves better next time. And so we do better. We're going to do better, aren't we? I knew it. I made the right choice. Choice? What choice? Are you talking about inviting me? Something like that. Itchio, I have been quite private about a lot of things since I moved to France, haven't I? Thing is, I got involved into some shit, man. Some big stuff, and I didn't know if it was fair to drag you into it. Involved in some shit? Francesco, are you in trouble? Not exactly, but it's fine now. Now you're here. You're gonna help me, aren't you? You're gonna make it right. That's what I don't understand. Of course I'm gonna help you, but what's going on? You'll see. I'll make it all clear later. Just come find me, alright? We have a heart-to-heart. Now you should go. We're actually about to show a little movie. Be sure to pay attention, alright? It's gonna put you up to speed with what I've been doing with my life. Fine, but are you supposed to show me to my table? Oh, crap, right. Okay. See here. See that table over there? The only one with bottles of hard liquor? Yeah. That's the one. Also, I see Mina sitting there. Could just point her out. Now she go, where's the fun in being predictable? Okay. Just girl, I wonder what happened to you since we last saw each other. You said you've been well, but you're asking for my help. You're surrounded by people, new friends and acquaintances you made over the years, getting married, getting a new family. You came to me for help. You couldn't turn to any other people in this room. Alright, this is where the evening I dreaded the most. The video. You know me. You know I hate being the center of attention, which is saying something considering this is my wedding of all things. But a promise is a promise, and we always keep our promises, don't we, Delphine? I love you. What you're about to see is going to serve two purposes. First, I'm going to introduce you to the rest of our lives going forward. Also, hopefully familiarize you with me a little more, and that some of you are still a bit wary on account of not knowing much of my life past academics. I'm sure this will assuage at least some of your curiosity, and if afterwards you're still curious, you can seek out that guy over there for more info. He's pointing my way. Shigo Ariata. Got a great unknown of the evening. We go way back since childhood, actually, and honestly, I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for him. He and his family are reasons why today's events are important to begin with. Really now. He's exaggerating. We just give Francesco a hand when he needed us. Keep that in mind for the rest of the evening. If you want to know about Francesco Colombo, you better watch out for Shigo Ariata. But that's enough stalling. We have a video to get to. Lights, please. Hey. Shit. Director. Yes, Professor. I have a new directive for you. Where? How just happened? I thought we were watching the movie. Nothing's darkness. Here we go. I could barely see anything. This is a couch and the table in front of it. This isn't a reception or any other room I've seen. What happened? Last time I remember I was Francesco talking about the wedding video, and then what time is it? And I need some light. I need to my phone. My phone is gone. Trying to see if I can find anything else in this dark ass room. Maybe I dropped it when I not so me fall asleep, didn't I? I was brought here. I still have my shoes on. I would never. Even if I don't remember a little bit, one thing is certain. I did not get on that couch by myself. Darkness up there. You can see chandelier hanging from the ceiling off, obviously, but it doesn't cut it on its own. Remember the walk from the parking lot area to the estate proper. There are plenty of lampposts and those other kinds of fixtures spread throughout. Also, I checked the weather before flying into France. It was clearly a few clouds in the last quarter moon. There should be plenty of light to go around, which means that either this room has no windows or that window has been shuttered. But why and how? I don't remember seeing any, unless I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, what was that? What was that? Okay, come on. Gotta find the door and the light switch. So now let's follow the floor until I hit the wall. The floor is different. Very different. This is wood, isn't it? The other floor that I've seen in the Badeaux building had tile or marble. Even the glimpse I caught in the smoking room had flooring and tile, which means I'm no longer in the same place. It's in the Badeaux building. Granted, I could be on the upper floor of the building, but I have a hunch that that's not the case. Tall furniture library. It's a fireplace. Alright, slowly she go. Try to knock anything over. Last name is Worthington. The shape. Seriously? A flashlight. Or even the chances. I can finally start shedding some light on this whole situation. It's rechargeable model with an internal battery and the USB port, C port. Which means that as long as I find a charger, no matter what it's powering, I can recharge it. Maybe the flashlight's own charger may be around here. Would make sense. Looking around, looking. Maybe I dropped someone. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I still had my shoes on, didn't fall asleep. Yep, didn't need all the couch by myself. Okay. Oh no. I don't know. I'm looking around the whole area. Feel a little bit better already. Now let's try and look around for more clues. There's no telling when the battery's going to run out. What I thought. The window was shuttered, but here's a twist. This is not a normal shutter. This is a security shutter, the type I've seen in governmental buildings. Nothing short of explosive could damage one of these. So if we are not, this seems excessive for a place like this. It also begs the question, why are they down right now? What? Hanging swirls, that's a new one. Haven't seen anything like this in years. The rest of the furniture seems quite Western inspired, but I can't see the name for the ceiling of the window. What a strange mixture of influences. Okay. Wait. Mixture of influences. I remember talking about this with Gaspard earlier. Of course, this must be the Tachel building. We're gonna spend the night in here, aren't we? Or aren't we? Doesn't look like a bedroom though. What's a different wing of the building then? Also no trace of a charger for the flashlight. Pity. I don't know how we get to the codex. We'll save there. Yeah. See, where's... So you go back. Is it in data? No. I don't know. Door and the light switch. Let's see. Of course not. The lights are out. Maybe it's just this one room. I can't see a plug nor anything else I can use to try and check though. I'll need to leave then. Alright then, let's leave now. Nothing else of interest I can see in this room. Seems like a small study or meeting room. Hopefully the rest of the building isn't as sturdily locked down as the doorknob. Someone's trying to open the door. Thank goodness. Means that there's other people around that. Wait. Trying to open the door. Why are you trying to open the door? Because they want to come in? Obviously. But it's not so much about that. Their intentions are clear. The question is, why haven't they come in yet? The door's locked? The door's locked, or rather, it can't be opened from the outside. It's the meeting room, isn't it? I see no keyhole nor a card reader. So open it from this side, all you need to do is work the handle. So put me in here. Put me in a room with security shutters. And a door that can be easily opened from the inside, but is locked from the outside. Because... you want to trap me? No, it doesn't make sense. They could have tied me down too. I have my phone, yes, but... they're easily open from the inside, but not outside, unless this is a special room that can only be opened from outside. Which just happens to look like a meeting room. That's unlikely. Protect me. If there was something in here, then lock the door from outside. If it was the same person now at the door that would be able to get in, again, no issue. So it's not the same person, and the door can be open from my side. They come in here to hide me. That doesn't sound good at all. Maybe I'm being paranoid. I'd rather get out of here on my own terms. I'll hide at least out wait for whoever it is to go away. And they're persistent. The door seems reinforced. Did they give up? One, two sets of steps. Oh. Shoulder. I'm fine. Mind your own business. Why are you being such an asshole? I was trying to help. You're arguing in French? Are they... Gaspard and Amina. I didn't need your help. The way you're holding your shoulder begs to differ. You've been crazy ever since we woke up. Oh, I'm sorry. The situation we're in is getting to me. Exactly because the situation we're in is weird and that we need to keep a level head. Just running around ramming doors won't do us any good. We need to think. What is there to think about? It's clear we've been kidnapped. What kind of kidnapper will leave us unrestrained in the room when we can open, and with a code that allows us to open another door? And why would they kidnap me too? I don't know. I don't come from any kind of money, old or new. Sharing out though. Suli, Quran. I'm not, no. What the fuck is wrong with you? You scared the shit out of me. Apologies, I was waiting to see who came through that door. Now they would choose to act. Well, how they would choose to act. As you aptly put, this is a very weird situation, and I agree with Amina. At this moment, we better collect our thoughts for a few minutes. Also gives me time to get my heart rate down. Whatever. What were you doing in here? I wasn't exactly doing anything other than looking around. I woke up in here not long ago, in complete darkness. Just like us. What's the last thing you remember? The wedding. The start of the video playing on the wall screen. Did nothing. Next thing I know, I was waking up laying down on that couch. What about the two of you? Pretty much the same story. You woke up sprawled out on the floor in a nearby room. Last thing I remember was that video too. I remember that's what we were doing, but I don't remember anything but the contents. You don't remember the video itself? Now that you mention it, you're right, I don't remember anything about that either. And yet, I'm sure that I saw at least a few seconds of it before blacking out. It's quite odd. That's right, how about you? If you remember it, and so far we all had the same experiences, what makes you think that this is any different? I was just checking. Okay. That's fine to me then. How long did you wake up? How long ago did you wake up? Have you met anyone else? No one. Well, first, the room was similar to this one. Small study, waffle furnishing. And definitely the Tacho building. We'll go shortly afterwards. Total darkness, lights don't work, same for the main corridor, although there's a light coming through the window from outside. Which means that the power failure is concentrated. Maybe something happened to the transformer or they messed with the electrical panel. Messed with the... what? What's that word? Damn, I don't know the word in French. The tipo de distribution electrique, guess. Whatever she said. Guess part. That. Speak French already. What's the matter with you? I'm sorry, but I'm not fluent enough in it to probably articulate my thoughts in such a situation. Guess part is fine. I can translate if there's anything you don't understand. Oh, thank you so much. That's not the point. Yes, far. Why do I have to be the one accommodating him? We're in France, damn it. Speak the language if we really must suffer. Suffer. We're in a difficult, mysterious situation, and being stressed is perfectly normal. I understand wanting things that feel familiar, safe, but because it's a difficult situation, I need to speak the best I can. And I'm not good enough with your language to do that, but you're good enough with mine, right? You told me. Whatever. I don't get why you're here too, anyway. I've been asking myself the same question. I can guess that between the two of you, any kidnapper will be able to request a hefty sum for your safe return. Not so much for me, but I'm a public servant at entry level, and both of my parents are middle class. Well, like those types understand stuff like this. You were at the same reception at our same table. They just grabbed whoever they could. Maybe so. You were cold. Are you alright? Physically, I mean. You were throwing yourself against the door. That was me, yes, I'm fine. Just try and not do anything strenuous with your right side for a little bit. I didn't know what to think for a moment there. First you're around the knob, then you try breaking the door down, then you just opened it. How? Since the room is quite identical to the one we woke up in, door and all, I figured they were the same. Can be open from the inside, but you need the code to open from the outside. The code, you say? Yeah. There's a keypad on the wall outside. I see. I must say that was very lucky of you to be able to guess. Well, we didn't. Not the code itself, anyway. That's enough a hunch based on this. That's 19/12/07/30. Nope. The 8 digits code when we left the room, we woke up and the door left behind us, and that just didn't work on that one. Sure, might as well. I know where the code needs to open the door to this room, and you found it laying around? No, I found it in my pocket when I grabbed my phone. Wait, your phone? I don't think we have ours. You say that you found it with your phone. And that's what I said, yeah. Maybe you don't know the French word for that. You still have your phone, your own phone. We both do. We use the flashlight function to look around the room. You mean you don't? No, I do not. It's currently missing. You tried using them already? Unfortunately, there's no network available. Not even for emergency calls. This isn't good. Not good at all. I wasn't going swimming before, but what are you referring to? The fact that they let you keep your phones while they took away mine. The implications aren't good at all. My phone is special, so to speak. It's the one I use for work, and on top of having a number of useful contacts, it can connect to a dedicated satellite network. Satellite network? Yes. There are even places on Earth where I cannot use it, leave alone in the state in the middle of France. So the fact that they removed my phone specifically while they left yours implies two things. First, they must know what I do for a living, and second, leaving us our phones is of no consequence to whoever is doing this. Exactly. Alright, hold your horses here. This is all well and good, but it may just be that there's no connection in a particular area of the building. Meeting room with a one-way locked door, soundproofing. I wouldn't be surprised that they lacked the connection which collection was planned to. That's a good point. Very possible indeed. I mean, the way you were talking made it sound like you just been kidnapped for ransom, though. And you probably lost your phone while they were moving you. I don't think so. Okay, return. You stood still long enough. We should move. Can you tell me what time it is? Also, do you have anything on you to draw a map? 23:05. And I could make one with a sketch app on my phone. It's gonna be inaccessible if the battery runs out. It will do until we find something to write. Hey, wait a damn minute. Who the hell put you in charge? Nobody, I guess. So what do you suggest we do? We check the other doors in the corridor. See if we can find a way out, yes. Very well. Let's do that then. Thank you for being patient with him. Usually not this bad. When they usually find themselves in this situation, it's alright, I'm not taking it personally. He obviously needs to feel in control to be at ease. I will accommodate. Could we ever refer to what you meant about this not being a ransom situation? We've been out for a little more than an hour. If it was ransom, they would have taken us somewhere far away and isolated. Instead, we're still at the chateau, and that's without adding in the detail that I'm not really worth anything monetarily. Also, there's the matter with my phone and the doors. Earlier, I thought they had placed me in such a room for protection, but now I fear that this is something much more elaborate and sinister. I don't know exactly what yet, but we should take into account that our captors may be observing us right now. You're serious, aren't you? But more than that, you seem to be unbelievably calm despite the circumstances. Well, I'm worried about nervous, believe me. you should have seen before I found the flashlight. But in a weird way, such situations is actually more calming for me. I'm used to dealing with stuff like this on the job, although never this directly. Alright, what do you do for a living? And that would be... I'm with the Europol, behavioral analyst and criminal profiler. I feel like Professor has something to do with this, but that's just me. The light coming in from outside is strong enough to save us some battery. The window was not shuttered like those in the room, but it's still locked. Also, it's made of tempered glass. No chance of breaking through that barehanded. Let's look around and see what other options are. Meeting room 2. Same room where I woke up. No reason to go back in there at the moment. There's nothing helpful about the door either. Okay. Meeting room 3. Mina, is this the same room where you and Gaspar woke up? Yes. As I mentioned earlier, the code would be used for your door. Does it work for that one? Fair enough. Did you take a good look around before you left? I want to say yes, but I wouldn't call it a thorough inspection exactly. I see. So here's an opportunity to go back in there. We should. Gaspard. Chandelier up there. Meeting room 4. The door looks identical to the other ones and make just the other ones that requires a code. Ask me if she tried opening this one yet. And maybe ask her for the code they found. 2 meeting rooms per side. There's a door leading to the stairs, all featuring a numerical input panel, just as made for the last one. Yes, before you ask, I tried the code only with the doors of rooms where we woke up. We found ourselves in the room right next to yours, by the way. And I didn't even notice. Completely soundproof then. Quite. This makes me think. What if there are other people in the rooms? There's a possibility. Let's try opening this one. Okay. Code is... well worth a shot. Skill set from now on then. Unfortunately. Speaking of, if you memorize the code, would you mind if I held on to the note? Not at all. Here. Are you going to try to open the last one? Eventually. I actually want to inspect it for clues. Clues about what? I don't know. But it's like we have much else to go on, do we? Guess not. I'll keep trying to unlock the door here. Usually pretty good with guessing games. Maybe I'll get lucky. Statistics may yet work in our favor. Good luck then. Okay. I guess we'll try and inspect 1912-0730. And passcode seems uncharacteristically long, kind of overkill. Certain amount of combinations just for numbers allow for. So I'm sure it would certainly be easier to memorize. Also, this format could be a date of some kind. It's a long shot, but maybe the codes for the doors. Yeah, okay, let's see the code if me this note works. No dice. So anyway, I can try and guess it. I should talk to Mina and Gaspard. See if they have any ideas or information. What about that door right down there? Guess nothing. On Gaspard. Check the door to the stairwell. Them standards going well. Is it also locked? Unfortunately, and I can't understand how. There's no keyhole and there's no numerical input pad. The door doesn't seem like it was made to be locked. Yet it doesn't budge no matter how much I push. Which means it's locked remotely. Which implies it exists in some kind of control room somewhere. It's probably where the state security usually resides. Security? Hey, no, if that was true, then why haven't they done anything yet? I have a feeling that they might not be able to. No? You mean they? I'm not sure about anything right now, but consider the fact that we're locked inside the building of the chateau, a large estate, which is always receptions are not guarded in some way. The first thing I'm pretty sure that we need to do is set something up like this is neutralize the security guards. Shit. What the fuck is this bullshit? He's getting more crazy frustrated. I fear he might injure himself further. Try to change the subject. Let's think back. He didn't have an opinion on this building before we even came in here, didn't he? And to make it worse, they chose the worst building, didn't they? Oh yeah, don't get me started. The Château of all things. I looked up some of the stuff about Albert Du Bois, you know? The guy was absolute weirdo. On one hand, great patriot. On the other, he seemed to have fascination with other countries, which is not unheard of, but the periods he decided to take inspiration from are peculiar. In the Château era of all things. You know, I like the architecture very much. It's not just architecture, it's just he invested I don't know how much money in replicating a very weird style from an era that lasted them nearly 14 years. He was doing it for grandeur, when I choose magie. Now that was an interesting period. I'm surprised. You seem like Japanese history very much. I wasn't exactly saying I like it at business school, remember? My firm has a lot of overseas officers that come to Japan, and when dealing with foreigners, it's important to understand where they're coming from. And that includes their history. Amazing how they still to this day, and in their historic eras after their emperors, despite them now being ceremonial figureheads, because they really can't quit the cow-towing habit. Okay, that's very incorrect, but let's not antagonize him. He seems to have calmed down. In all the periods he could have chosen, Du Bois went with the shortest known named after a walking horse of an emperor, 1912 to 1926. They got all the World War I without even a little whatever first. I guess maybe he... Wait, 1912? What? Yeah, those are the years. Could it be... Maybe what? I don't really care. I'm gonna try and see if there's another way I can access the wiring or something. Mind taking this on my hands? Say what of your hands? Smartwatch? Absolutely horror purchase. It'll teach me to follow trends. Your trend is itchy and plasticky and it's bothering me all evening. You seem to be quite lost without your phone. With this, you can at least tell the time. I see. Much appreciated, Gaspar. Think nothing of it. Now, is there like a panel or something movable? Or do we need to crack the wall? Let's see. I don't want to grab Gaspar, make Smiley's to a phone. Okay. Alright, they have a good idea what the password might be. Speaking with Gaspar, when you realize the password they found was the official starting date of the Château era, written in the international standard format. When biologic made the password for this other door will be another similarly relative date. Well, shoot. Two waiting rooms per sign, door stairs. No. Okay. know. Let me see. Let me try and go to the codex, I guess. Oh. The Taisho era of Japanese history is a period that goes from the 30th of July 1912 to the 25th of December 1926. Coincidentally with the reign of Yoshito, 123rd Emperor of Japan. A short period due to the health problems of the emperor, it is remembered as a traditionary period between the chaotic Meiji period and the more materialistic first part of the Showa era, which would see the country veer toward totalitarianism and ultra-nationalism. The Taisho era was characterized by political and intellectual fervor, also due to the influence of Western culture, which was exemplified in the architecture and fashion of the time. The period saw protests and fights for ideals like universal male suffrage, workers' rights, and social welfare, but also political repression of left-leaning movements and high-profile assassinations like that of Prime Minister Hara Takashi. Also of note was the Grand Kanto earthquake of 1923. Okay. How'd I get to that? Chateau, okay. One of the most renowned among France, 45,045 chateaux. The history of this estate is as fragmented as its current configuration is bizarre. It started as a vanity project from a member of the pre-revolutionary aristocracy in the bid to emulate the pomp of King Louis. I don't do Roman numerals. Palace of Versailles. Unfortunately, the French Revolution would put an end to the project, and the September massacres would put an end to his lineage. The never completed project was left to rot for more than a century, becoming a center of numerous urban legends and fanciful stories, like being a hideout for the resistance during World War II. It was eventually acquired by the eccentric Albert de Bois in the mid-1950s, who over the course of 2 decades turned it into a chateau as it is today. A lover of history and foreign architecture, he turned each building of the estate into a showcase of one of his passions. Nowadays, chateau is mainly used as a museum for the various collections, the wealth accumulated over his lifetime, and a popular place to host events and receptions. Some areas will remain off limits to the public to this day. And the most unique buildings in the chateau, and really in the country itself, is the Taisho building, so named for its architecture and furnishing, being inspired by the Taisho period of Japanese history. These are Babel. Personal note: Pierre painting, which I saw on display in the bathroom of the Barcode building. The basement floor of the reception area, it is a grotesque take on the Tower of Babel titled The Festering Womb. Subject intrigues me enough that unfortunately there is no information about the author, and the signature on the canvas is faded. I took a picture. I want to find out more. Okay. So wait, if the codex of the code for that first store was 1912-0730-07 is July, 30 is the date. So that would mean that the other code should be 1926 12, which is December, and 25, which is the date. If this doesn't work, I'm done. No, that'll be it. Okay. It's gonna change my camera, so be mindful of that. But the code should be 1912, 1926. I'm just waiting for it. I don't know when that falls it. Oh, shoot. Okay. It falls at some point. Yeah, I don't know when, but we're stuck in this room. And guess what's not feeling well. And then it was stagnant. It did come from a flower base after all. Fake flowers? Why? I don't know. Authenticity. Of all the ways to different on appearances. What's the expression in English? Can't recognize the game. And to be clear, I'm not talking about you only. Finally, ready to admit out loud then? Very vague. There's a lot of it we've been holding back on. Fair. I'm only talking about the fact that you've been dating me to keep Daddy happy. Maybe so. Are you ready to admit that you've been dating me just to piss off yours? It's not the only reason. Oh, isn't it? What else is there then? How I met this little twitch in my father's brow the first time I brought you to a family function was titillating. But you're much more than just a stone in the water. You're pretty smart, Mina. You're ambitious. You go far, and you're a connection worth having, no matter the type. As for saying that you've been dating me for some potential was not exactly nice. Well, come off it. The benefit of making your family fit in certain circles by reflection is also potential. That's what you've been seeking. Fine. But I've been loyal throughout everything nonetheless. Don't think I didn't notice you and that brass may just so happen to come back one after the other. I think I never noticed the others. Really now? May I remind you that emotional affairs count too? We both went into the relationship already checked out, didn't we? Things that happen when all you do is think about the next step in the plan. And that's the thing that brought us together in the first place, isn't it? As far as Moldic need to finally one day have complete control over everything for ourselves and around others, it doesn't really leave a lot of space to consider someone else an equal. We can talk more about this when we're out of the situation. For the matter, Gaspard, I don't think you're a total ass. Are you feeling better now? No, such a praise. And yeah, I'm finally feeling better. Still ringing in my ears, but the water helped. Should go see if the Italian had managed to figure out a way out of here. I have a feeling you don't like Shigo that much. But you're the one who invited him to our table. Oh, that? That's because he saw me and most likely the bridesmaid leaving the bathrooms. Your relative is close. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't like him. It's just I knew everyone at the wedding. If I didn't knew of him, well, this guy's a complete unknown. Not exactly a common presence for the control freak. Wouldn't you say? Moron. And Amina, what else worth? I'm sorry, and thank you. I'm sorry too. Let me help you up. And Lizzie. Better? Have you managed any progress? Sort of. I have a plan, actually. Okay. A plan, you say? For what? To open the door to the stairwell? Wait, really? Finally, what is it? I'd like to explain my reasoning first, as the proposal involves some risk, can I? Oh, whatever. Proceed. Thank you. So the door in question will magnetically sealed like the other ones in the room doesn't have a keypad. Lock and unlock remotely. Which means that to open it, we need to override that lock for creating an emergency. Emergency? Yes, building regulations state that doors and stairwells can be unlockable as long as they're set to unlock automatically in case of a fire. So that's how it works. I mean, you want to start a fire? I just want small enough to be picked up by a smoke detector, but still with the windows being sealed, it is a risk. So it's not something I can decide on my own. If you think it's too dangerous, I will keep looking for a different solution. Do you even have something to start a fire? Not currently, but I'm pretty sure we're going to find something we can use in the next room. What makes you so sure? The various specific codes related to the building, none in your pocket, which opened the room where I was, the remotely controlled door. There's not a kidnapping, this is a game. I mentioned this to Mina earlier. Our profile with the Europol, my job is to, let's say, make mental identikits criminals. I can see a pattern here. We've been absconded, but at the same time, we've been given the tool to get out of it. Have a Japanese person and someone with knowledge of Japanese history in a Tansho-inspired building. This is not a coincidence. The professor. You mean, are you telling me that all of this, it was planned? Someone has been looking me up and planned to do this to me? to us, and now I can't help but wonder what has happened to the other attendees. And I led you to think that there may be something to start a fire in the next room because I believe it's a solution to this particular puzzle. So far, we've been given a fair chance to solve them, so it seems only logical. So you're trusting the logic of a madman. That's your big plan? It's the only one I have right now. But as I said, we won't proceed unless we're all in agreement. How about we postpone this discussion in the room, and if we can find something to start a fire, then we can discuss if to actually do it. Fine by me. Please figure out the code anyway. I was trying another significant potential dates, but so far nothing's worked. Which ones have you used? Possessing the Prime Minister Hara and the appointment of the Emperor's son as regent, but I'm not sure I got the day well. What matter anyway? You're way off mark. Is it obvious that what date you're supposed to use? No, not really. What do you mean? Let's say you're right and there's something to start a fire in the next room. Going off that logic, the day will be related to a fire too. It just so happens that during the Great Kanto earthquake, the greatest single loss of life was caused by a fire whirl, which generated more than 30,000 people. Yeah, a lot of poor people. Fire whirl, of course. 1st September 1923. So that would be 1923 10:01. Should know this. (09:01). My bad. That's 10 is October. It worked. Great luck from get far. Oh, I didn't even do that much zero knowledge, really. Again, you're not a slow ass. Good job. Thanks. Alright. Nancy Gaspar, we can move along. Ring is getting stronger. Niggas my blood pressure. At least I'm getting that worked up. And the water didn't do the trick at all. I'm absolutely parched. Let's hope there's something. Let's hope so. Something to save my thirst. Big library with a twin door on the other side. Must lead to the other rooms we couldn't open. Makes sense. Let's look around then. Gaspar, Amina, you can search the left side and I'll take the other half of the room. Understood. Gaspar, mind taking the corner library? Your smartphone has a stronger flash than mine. Corner? Sure. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, getting all the way over here. Window. Hear each other just like all the other ones, except the one in the corridor, which makes you wonder why. Because the window in there doesn't have one, or was it excluded on purpose, and why? I can see no reason why they'd be the case, except maybe get into a space where we wouldn't need to use a flashlight I found. I heard the concept of ramification, but this is ridiculous. Okay. Painting. Nice UPLE painting. I've actually seen the image on the book before, although the way it reflects the light. Yep, plastic copy. Not surprising. The boys had actually had an original in his possession. I doubt his descendants would just leave it hanging around. Give off a weird feeling, not gonna lie. Like the entire estate has been sanitized in some way, deprived of its personality. Maybe this is all the work of some kind of Du Bois truther who wanted to bring the real chateau back to who knows. Oh no. Bookshelf. Conspiracy stock for a library this big. How the wood is worn down and warped though. I could tell that they used to house many more tomes. They've been removed then. I guess that they are particularly unique or antique. You don't leave items like that in the open when you turn a place like this into a meeting venue. Which means I can turn the leftover ones in Kindle without too much remorse. Oh, laptop. Laptop? Maybe. Darn it. It's no one. Charger is not a USB-C. Still, it gives me thought. Try to see if it turns on later. Why not now? Okay. She's been handling this better than I thought. I can feel her attention, but she's meant to keep a level head. She got the psychological profile of human resources loves. Who knows, it may send some scouts her way after they read my report. I'm worried about him. He seems sluggish like he used to be, all up in his energy and those outbursts from earlier. It doesn't help that the air in this building is quite stagnant. It must not have been properly aired in a bit. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Okay. Going back over here. Bonsai. Yeah, bonsai. It's been years since I've seen one. Looks well taken care of. Mom used to keep one similar to this in our living room back in our house in Italy. This plate pot has some of the same color, shape and color. Back when she and Dad still loved each other. Back when we were still a family. Before. Yeah. Francesco, I hope you're alright. We were all knocked out at the reception. We three ended up here. Let's see what else is here. The rest in the cabinet. Water bottles and some snacks. There's a time I'm trying to get packaged myself, truth tell. What about this wooden box? Yes, I knew it. What did you find? A box of cigars. Can you guess what's inside, Gaspard? Gaspard? This motherfucker gone. Where? Gaspard? Where the fuck he go? He's gone? How can he be gone? I didn't notice. Did you? No, I was looking around the room and... Where is he? Gaspard? What the hell is going on with his fucking body? Gaspard, answer me, are you... Do not get too close to him. Look at him, he looks crazy as hell. Do not get close to him. Look at... Do you see... You see that? That's not him. If that is him, he's changed into something else. Something's wrong. That table is solid mahogany, yet he barehanded with his fingernails. Those not be called fingers at all. Those veins? Why are they? His clothes. Was he attacked? No. His shoulders, it went into his body. Exactly, look at him. It was crazy. Alright. Oh, hell no. Yeah, you might wanna snap at the flip of this. You watch. Yes, I didn't. Leave him alone. Guess where I stopped? It's not him anymore. I mean, it's not gonna just run. You bastard. Vision, swimming. You got me good. I don't think we're gonna be able to get up. In your fucking eyes. Right? Get up now. No. That's not gas bar, that is something else. Well, damn. Alright, let's restrict over original jam, main menu, and of course Itchio. Oh. Okay. Wow. Well, that was a BABELOMANIA, and I played the whole thing. It was a bit over an hour. No, I don't play games that long, so. Oh shoot! I hit the main menu again. Wow, but yeah, that was BABELOMANIA. I do love that. This right here, I'm gonna have to look into that picture, maybe see about see where it originates from, if it does originate from somewhere. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I believe this is just a demo, so if y'all are curious about this game, of course check out the stuff in the description below, and check out the Itchio and any other thing related to this game if you are curious about it and want to follow the developments or the developer to play this game or any other games they have. But yeah, that is the whole game currently right now, I guess. But if you like this game and the video, great. If not, oh well. But with that being said, I'm gonna end it here. So hopefully y'all had a good day, good yesterday, better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.